Hey guys, I hope you're all well and whatnot and good, and I hate doing introductions to videos. Anyway, today I thought I would show you my kinda summer look, or at least the look I have been preferring lately and going for every day because it's easy, and yeah, I would say that this is like a summer look. It's quite bronzed and bronzy, which is summery. And yeah, we'll go with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started because I hate introductions. Yay! First off, I'm just gonna click my hair back because don't particularly. What? Tell her I'll call her back! First product I am going to be using is my Simple Kind to Skin Plus Protecting Moisture Cream, and I really like this. This has got SPF 30 and it's just really good at keeping your skin hydrated throughout the day, and it smells really nice. That sounds very strange, but it smells like a sun cream that we used to use as kids. For foundation, I am currently using my L'Oreal Infallible Long Lasting Perfecting even foundation. I seem to like it. It's not the best foundation I've used by far. Certainly not one of my favourites, and I don't think I would repurchase it, but it's alright. Like, there are better ones out there, but it's alright, it's not terrible. I'm going to apply that all over one's face. I have a tiny bit of a tan right now. Which is so surprising, believe me. I don't tan, but for some reason this summer I have. This isn't exactly the best match. It's a little bit too light, but to be honest, it could be worse. I have worse than matching foundations, and if it's all blended, like, you know, down here and here, I meant like here, then I don't see the problem. Also, this has quite a distinctive smell to it, which doesn't bother me, but I know some people can be quite sensitive or don't like smells in their products, so just thought I'd let you know. Oh, I'm using a Real Techniques buffing brush, which is my absolute fave ever for foundation. I actually forgot to do my first step, which is really good. Normally under foundation I will apply Benefit's Lemonade because this isn't the most heavy foundation. This evens out kind of eye colour, no it doesn't. This evens out kind of like your lid and like your dark circles, because it is scarily looking. Oh, there we go. As you can see, it's yellow in here, which is a bit scary, but this is actually really good at cancelling out. It's kind of colour correcting, and I really like it. So I'm going to use it now, and hopefully it will work just as well. And all I do, just put some on my finger and put it over the lid. Make sure you really blend it. It doesn't look as yellow as it does. I also take it down just under my eye to help get rid of that darkness and that redness. The concealer I am currently using is the MAC Studio Sculpt Concealer, which is just this one in a pot. I don't like it. I much prefer like liquid concealers, if you know what I mean, kind of like the Collection one or the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. But I have run out of my my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, which is really annoying because it was so good, and I haven't had a chance to get another one yet. So I just dab it under my eye. It's quite a heavy concealer, quite thick. Does the job, you know. I don't know, it's quite tough. Then again, it is quite old, which is totally minging. So that might be it. I then just use my Zoeva Concealer Buffer, which is the 142 brush, to, you know, blend that in a little bit more. From my nose. So there we go. My concealer is all lovely and blended. So next up is eyebrows, which are your best accessory, girls. Always remember that. And I use the Duo eyeshadow from Natural Collection, and I use the mocha side of it, which is just dark brown. And it's jiggling because it's come out of the stickiness it was in. I have been loving the kind of the bold brow look recently, which I know is not to everyone's taste, but I've absolutely been loving it recently. People have been looking at me like, oh my god, Abby, your brows are a little bit too much, and it's like, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was doing there. So, oh, and I'm just using my Zoeva 317 brush, which are amazing, by the way. I completely recommend Zoeva brushes. I feel that if your brows look good, it literally ties together, like, the whole look, I feel. So as you can see, it's taking a lot, much more shape than that one. So for my other one, I always find that this is the eyebrow that goes horrifically wrong. I have got this eyebrow down to like a T now. Like, I'm so damn good at this eyebrow. This one, not so much. I don't really do much to the end. I don't shape the end or anything. I literally just fill it in following the natural brow. There we go. That is the eyebrows done. For my eyes, I like to use a base, and the base I'm currently using is Max Paint Pot in Groundwork, which is just like a beautiful matte brown colour. Is it matte? Well, it's got tiny bits of shimmer in, but it looks more matte on the lid, which I love. And it's brand new, so obviously I've been using it non-stop. I literally just use my finger and get this all over the lid. Best thing about these is that the colour looks quite strong. When you put it on your lid, it's not as strong, and you can build it up and blend it out and whatnot. And the other eye. I feel like this eye is crap because I can't do it very well. So next up, for the actual like eyeshadow, I use the Collection like the Colour Nude Eye Palette, which is one of my favourites, and I use the middle number 2 colour, this one, and I'm using a MAC 239 for this, which is one of my absolute favourites for pressing eyeshadows into the lid. I literally just, using the side of the brush with the shadow on, and I just press it on. Eyeshadow is not my forte, is that the word? I'm not sure if that's the word, but do you know what I mean? It's not my strong point. Just builds up that colour nicely, and I find that these Collection colours do not last as long or look as nice without a base there, which is why I use Groundwork. I'm just going to be taking a blending brush just to blend the edges out a little bit and make them really, really soft. And the particular brush that I am using is the Zoeva 227, which is a lovely fluffy brush, perfect for blending, crease work and whatnot. Next I use the Zoeva 230, which is a tiny little dirty blending brush. I use this little pencil brush that's going to go under my eye and also just on the edge there. And I use a mix of this colour here, which is the third one, and then the shadow we've just used under my eye. Because that one's a little bit too dark on their own, and you know, I don't take it all the way in, just to the middle of my eye. Doing the same thing, I'm just going to take it on that outer corner, right identical to the lash line, stopping it in the same place, so in the middle again. I feel like whenever you guys see a different video of me, my accent has changed, because when I'm in Brighton, my Essex accent isn't as strong, because it just isn't. Because obviously I'm not around people talking the same as me anymore. Whereas when I come back for Essex for a few weeks, it becomes really strong again. Next is mascara, and the mascara I'm using at the moment and I'm completely in love with is the Mega Volume Miss Manga mascara from L'Oreal. And I'm just going to take the excess and brush it on the bottom lashes. One thing I will warn you about this mascara is that it is wet. Like, obviously, but I mean, like, it is very wet, so it does kind of transfer. So you just got to be careful when it's drying that you're not like, you know. And because as you can see, I've just got a tiny little bit under my eye. Next up is bronzer, and it's the bronzer that I've been holding throughout the duration of this video for the mirror. And this is the Body Shop Honey Bronzer, which I absolutely love. This is perfect for your more paler girls because they do different shades that are a lot paler. Paler? That's not a word. That are a lot more pale than your average bronzer. So I like this right now because it's incredibly subtle when I've got a little bit more of a tan. And when I don't have a tan, this is the perfect contour at the moment. Using it now, it's just very, very subtle. But I love that. I just swirl a little bit in here. I absolutely love the little, oh, that's obviously not focused, but little honey print on it. And all I'm doing is taking this on a Zoeva 105, which is like a perfect little contour brush. And what I do for contour, I'm not the best at contour, so I'm not great, I know, it's fine. But all I do is just suck in my cheeks and then follow the cheekbone. So I don't know if you can see that. You see it? Nice and... See, I'm not great at contour. I've only just started contouring recently, which is why I got the honey bronzer, because I thought it would be a good start. I also just use it down the side of my nose and then under here. So literally just brush it down the side of one's nose and then... Now I love a good pink blush. It's probably definitely my favourite blush colour of choice, and the one that I'm using is from Illamasqua, and this is a powder brush in Tremble, which is such a lovely baby pink colour, incredibly pigmented. So don't do what I do when I first got it and I was like, shh, I look like an awful clown. Basically, just like that, very pale pink. You only need the tiniest bit to make this look beaut. And the brush I'm using is a Zoeva 128 brush, which is like angled, so you can really get into those cheekbones. Smile and put it on those apples. So next up is a tiny little bit of highlighter. I'm using the same Soft and Gentle from MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, which I learned on the Real Techniques contour brush. And all I'm doing is putting that at the top of my cheeks, down my nose, and then a tiny little bit on my Cupid's bow, I think it's called. As for lips, I'm using a Topshop lipstick here, and this is Saint, which is probably the most beautiful nude I have ever personally used. Apply this, it's lovely as well, it's really creamy and it lasts all day. And only £8 on Topshop, which I think is really good. So yeah, there is the finished look. I hope you like it. So yeah, I really hope you liked it. Yeah, so please let me know. You can Twitter it to me as well if you don't want to comment down below, which is at _SimplyAbbi, and I love hearing from you guys. So yeah, get in touch, come say hi. And yeah, that's it. That's all I can think of saying right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I mean, I'm not forcing you to, but it'd be great. And I will see you in my next video. See you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.